You didn't think I'd be back, did ya? Well, I'm back in episode 2 of Cave Update Survival. I'm Aurelius. And, I've been busy. It's been a few weeks. I'm fully decked out now. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really do not like having just unenchanted armor. So let me kind of show you what I've got. These are what I call the basic enchantments. Mending, protection, unbreaking on all of them, plus aqua affinity respiration on the helmet, and feather falling depth strider on the boots. Sharpness on the sword, silk touch on the pick. Yeah, so yeah, I've got all the ores here to kind of showcase the different ore textures. That way I can show you guys the differences in ore textures here. I'm actually going to throw up on the screen right now the image of the ore textures changes between the from the last episode and this episode. You can see the changes right there. The most notable change is actually going to be in iron ore. As you can see, the little slates that it's actually changed into this one right here. But yeah, as you can see, these are all the different ones. I was in the Never, and this is the only piece of ancient debris I actually found. So, but as you can see, you've got up here, we've got the stone textures, and down here we have your deep slate textures here, with gold, iron, and diamond there. Yeah, so as you can see, not much has really changed in this base here. I still have my wheat farm, which I don't really use because I've changed my food source. My tree farm, which I haven't really done much with, mainly because I've been busy with other stuff. And I've got a little bit of a storage system set up here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other stuff I've done. In here, I've got 2 farmer villagers. This is my villager breeder. Well, this is also where I get my golden carrots from, because I have been doing a lot of trading stuff with these guys here. And actually, let me kind of show you how I do this. This is actually kind of my XP farm as well. So I get emeralds and I get my books, and then I will go to these guys and just trade them. I also have back here, I also have a zombie villager, and this guy is to convert the villagers into zombie villagers and then convert them back. This way I get the best trades, and I can kind of cheat these guys out. I can buy these bookshelves, and then I can turn them into books and then sell them right back to this guy, tripling my emeralds. So I use these to go ahead and get my golden carrots. That's why I've switched to golden carrots as my main food source, so I can easily just go ahead and trade. That's basically mostly pretty much all I've done here. Just kind of worked on the progression, did some mining, got a little bit more iron, got a little bit of diamond. I've got just over enough to get a full set of diamond armor and everything, and a full set of tools and everything like that. So yeah, and then I also have a really cool cave I found while I was mining for diamond. It was a really large cave, actually. And would you look at that? We're here in the cave. Look at this. This is the entrance is actually just like right over there. But look how big this cave is. Look how, like, from here it's like okay, that's a large cave. And then you're like, okay. And you look here and I'm like, whoa. Look at this. What is this? Huge cave. Like you could actually see it pretty good tier 2. Actually, it'll be interesting to see it. Like if I get a night vision potion, which I should get at some point, because I have the materials to do so. Look at this, huge caves. Now, obviously, I can't completely mob-proof it because that would take probably at least because like there's a bunch of mobs over there. I'd probably take like twice the amount of torches that I already have, and it wouldn't look super great. I mean, like here, you just have a lot of yellow dots. It'd be nice if it was more lit up. Actually, you know what? To find all the diamonds here, I probably will need night vision, because in this version of Minecraft 1.17, diamonds can spawn up there. Shocking. I actually have looked up and found diamonds, and I was like, wow, that is kind of crazy. Another little detail you could tell is that Deep Slate has a different texture on the top here. That's another one of those differences in between the last snapshot in the last episode and this episode. The snapshot in the last episode was 21W08B. That's the snapshot we were playing in, and this snapshot we're playing in 21W11A. Now, there's only been 2 snapshots since the last episode. I'm actually recording this on the 24th of March, which is a snapshot day, which we didn't get a snapshot. That's sad. I was actually kind of hoping to get. I was kind of hoping to get a snapshot today and like more generation features because we could explore it, but we didn't. It's sad. But there are some things, you know. There's been a few changes. One really interesting change has been the lush caves. I might actually pull up a second world. You know, actually, I think I might do that. Okay, so the plan was to show you the same cave, but using the lush caves. But they keep tweaking the generation, so that cave doesn't exist in this actual snapshot. So, or at least in a recreation of the world. Actually, I think, yeah, the cave just doesn't exist anymore. So, but this is what the lush caves look like. This is a totally different world. I would have liked to have shown you and eventually when these come to the actual snapshots, we will go and explore to try to find these caves. But as of right now, the only way to actually see the lush caves is in its own world by itself, because this is the only type of cave. So, but yeah, it's really cool. You have a new use of clay blocks. All over the place. They're all over the place here in this biome. You've got these moss blocks here. Tall grass, flowering azaleas. You've got the glowberries all over the place, and it's just so amazing. Honestly, this is just amazing. I mean, look at this. It's so atmospheric. You've got the moss all over the place. Mixed with the deep slate, it's pretty cool. Also, there is a pretty interesting feature when you mix it with bone. So if you take the moss and you bone meal it, look at this. So deep slate here, boom, that's moss. Like, look at that. You can replace the deep slate with moss if you bone meal it. Like, that's just nuts. Like, oh, hold on. Hold on, and try that. Aha! Yeah, this is okay. That's actually pretty cool. This would actually be. I've heard people say this is a new way of insta mining. But I was like, nah, but I mean, kind of is. I mean, granted, you can't really use it in the same way, but you can. It's pretty cool though. It's the way it changes its surrounding blocks is pretty epic. It is just like it can turn deep slate into moss, which is really epic. And the moss carpets, honestly, these moss carpets are really cool. Because you know you can, instead of using, like, if you were to hide some lights, instead of using, you know, dark green carpets, you'd use this moss carpet, which is really cool. And here we have ourselves a rather large dripstone cave, and of course I've got night vision on because they don't really have the atmospheric lighting that the other caves have, the lush caves have. But yeah, this is kind of what this is gonna look like. You know, pretty cool here. You've got these pillars here, which I think are really awesome, and then you've got, you know, stalagmites and stalactites. I don't know which is which. I can't keep track. It's not really much of that. But let's go ahead and head back over to the other world. So we're back, back here to the survival world, and yeah, this would really be cool if it was lush caves, but As you could tell, I tried the same seed on the last on the lush caves. I tried the same seed, and this spot doesn't exist. It doesn't exist there. So I'm actually kind of glad, because this is a really cool. Is that bone meal? What? Like, I get the fish, because you know there's fish that are bone meal. What? Does bone meal generate naturally? There's no way. I haven't lit up this part. This up here. As you can see, the cave just keeps going on. Like, up here. Oh, gosh. Oh, hello, creeper. I'm pretty much at the point where creepers don't really hurt me much anymore. But as you can tell, we're all the way up here at, let's see here, what is this? Y3. Yeah, this is, and it keeps going up. Look at that. You can go all the way up from above Y0 all the way down, like Y negative 45 or something like that. Whatever. What are we looking at here? Y negative 47. We almost go down to negative 50. It goes about 50 blocks. That's how deep this cave goes. It's insane. Well, I think let's take a look around and kind of plot out a new spot for us to build. Obviously, we're gonna have to find a. Actually, I'm thinking around here is looking pretty good. Yeah, but we'll have to definitely. Okay. By the way, I'm pretty sure this right here. I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to happen. This is supposed to be deep slate, lapis. Yes, there's a little bit of a glitch there. But I think we're definitely going to use somewhere in this area. But the real question is, what do we want our base to look like? Because I want to use kind of like a little house here. Obviously, I want to use this down here because this is just absolutely massive. To make this into a base, I know I want to use copper in my build. I've gotten quite a bit of copper through mining, everything like that. Now, granted, it's like maybe about a stack of copper blocks, so it's not a lot. Or maybe we'll use it for something else. But I think we're gonna try to find some. I gotta find a design I want to do. I don't know if I really want to use deep slate because it's all over down here, and it's. I want to be able to distinguish my base from, you know, the surrounding area. This is pretty cool. I like how you have these big pillars here. This is just like really like this is just, you know, it makes it more cavey, you know? It's yeah, so yeah, I gotta think of the materials. Acacia wood actually seems like a pretty good idea. As I used a lot of that in you know, I've almost never, I don't think I've ever, like, I don't really build with acacia, to be honest. So, maybe we should think about, what if we want to use, and maybe we should do an orange palette. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Orange palette. Huh. Maybe we could throw some calcite in there? Could be interesting. So, after removing all the acacia wood from the village, I think I've got enough acacia wood. We're gonna assume that's enough acacia wood. Okay, now I've got to figure out some of the other building materials. Oh yeah, calcite. gotta say, that was a lot more calcite than I was expecting from one amethyst geode. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 stacks of calcite. I thought this stuff was gonna be a lot harder to get. A lot of. Like, seriously. I wasn't expecting to get almost 10 stacks of calcite from one. And I think over 10 stacks of calcite, like, wow. Okay. Well, I guess it's time to establish a base down below. I've got pretty much the little building built. It's not much at the moment, as you can see. It's, I mean, granted, it's not all that great. It's an interesting color palette, orange and white here. So yeah, of course, this isn't everything. This is just kind of what I've built. I'm gonna have farms out here and like tree farms, so I can keep producing wood. As you can see, there's not much in here. I'll probably figure out some other stuff to do later, and I haven't done anything with the flooring yet either. It's all still deep slate. Although, to be honest, deep slate isn't a bad floor texture. But I've fully moved in. I've expanded my storage. I probably should label these. I could probably do that at some point. I'll probably do that between this episode and next episode. So yeah, hopefully next episode there will be, hopefully the next snapshot, we'll have some terrain generation and we can do some more exploring. We'll see what we're gonna do next episode depending on what snapshots come out. So, I think that'll do it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we're gonna continue working. I think next time we'll probably continue working on the our home sweet cave here. This nice, beautiful, huge, large cave. So stay tuned, subscribe so you guys don't miss the next episode. If you enjoyed it, then please let me know.